friends, we're back with another thrift haul, and this one is a really good one. Let's start out with the things that I thought were really cute, but I don't have a need for, so I left behind. This couch I thought would just be so cute in a little cottage, paired with this table lamp and these shelves. I mean, that whole trio would just be so cute. And then on these shelves, imagine this super cute dining ware displayed on it. And next to that, imagine this painting. I would choose a different frame, but all of that would be so cute together. And this basket would be so cute. I just wish I had a blank house to decorate and put all of that in, because I could see it all pairing so well. Even this painting I thought could be so cute in that pretend home that I'm decorating in my head. Side note, if you do want help decorating your home, I do have a form on my website that has services for home decorating, and it can just be as simple as me creating a mood board for your specific space or helping source and thrift things for your space. Okay, moving into what I did get though, I got this cute shell coaster, which is just adorable, and I did have bookshelf knickknacks on my list, so it wasn't totally not necessary. I did kind of want to find something similar. I also found this really fun print, which is actually just the back of a calendar. So the woman at the front didn't even charge me for it. She was just like, here you go. And I'm so excited about it. I will show you how I styled it later in this video. This was not on my list. My list did not include small pots. My list did include bigger pots, but I loved the patina on these pots, so I got them anyway. They were $2, and I know I'll need them in the future because I'm always buying plants. This next one was definitely not on my list, but I think it'll be really cute, and I don't have anything like it, and it was $5. I do have a lot of blue and white clothing, but you know, sometimes you just gotta. I just felt drawn to it, so I hope that it looks cute on. This was on my list. I kind of wanted to get a ceramic pot, but I ended up getting this metal pot, and metal bin tin, and I'm gonna drill holes in the bottom of it and make a pot for my tomato plants, which I will show you later in the video. Final thing of the thrift was this chair, which is truly the main event. I've been looking for a chair for my living room. I have one chair and I was looking for a second one for months now. And if you've been following me for a while on other platforms, you know I have been searching for one for so long. And when I saw this chair at the thrift store, they had it outside and it was in pretty good condition. Like, it's not new, but also like nothing at a thrift store is new, obviously. So I wanted to make sure to give it a really good wipe down, just to get rid of any spiders or anything else that could be creepy crawling in there. And I just used water, and then later I went in with some like cleaning spray and soap and like wiped it all down even more. And then for the cushions, I took out the foam stuff on the inside and used soap and water on those, and then I also just used soap and water and washed the outside of the cushions too. So I feel pretty good about it. They really didn't look gnarly or anything, and then I just let them dry in the sun for maybe like 2 days. I just did this over the weekend, so I was really happy that I had sunshine to clean all these things. Otherwise I might not have been able to buy them, because I like to wash everything right away and I don't bring it into my home unless I give it a really good wash. Also, I don't have a washing machine at home, so that's why I'm doing it in a little bucket. This was the end result, and I did end up taking the cushion off of the big cushion. Or wait, I said that wrong. I did end up taking the cover off of the big cushion and washing them individually because it just was not drying, and I just wanted to be extra thorough. So what you see here is actually not the end result, so I lied earlier. Moving into some of the styling, which I will get to styling the chair later on. But first we're going to start with this little frame because I needed it for a project that I'm working on, and if you want to see the project, you can hop on over to my Instagram and that project will be posted later. It's a little styling my bookshelf project. I worked with a fun company, and you can pop on over and give it some love if you're on that platform. Anyway, if I had thrifted a normal print or a painting, I would not be cutting it up like this, but because it was not an original, not even a print of it. It was just a calendar page. I felt like it was totally fine to cut up and kind of collage into the shape that I needed. I also really love the idea of getting old calendars and using the artwork on them. I feel like I've done that before in the past, but I've just totally forgotten that that's a thing that you can do. And old calendars that aren't the correct year anymore are usually pretty cheap, so that's a great little tip to remember for myself and for anybody else who resonates with that. A sneaky preview of the styled bookshelf. This was going at the very tippy top, and I think it worked so well. It's so cute. Okay, this is the next morning, and I am in my pajamas, so I don't look top tier. Apologies, but that is the reality. I usually do yard work in the morning, and I'm still in my pajamas. But as you can see, I'm just drilling some holes in that metal tin that I was talking about in the beginning of the video, and I'm gonna put my tomatoes in it. And yes, the tomatoes will get hotter with a metal tin bin thing, but that's okay because tomatoes like heat, so I'm rolling with it. And I'm also not a farmer and I'm not a professional. I just garden for fun because it brings me joy. So if you disagree with this method, you don't have to do it. But this tomato had grown very quickly in that tiny little other tin, and it grew really well. So that's why I kind of thought that another metal thing might make it want to grow even more. And I needed to get it into another pot ASAP because I could tell it was just outgrowing that mini little baby tin. And now I'm gonna put other smaller tomato starts in that tin, and we'll just continue the cycle until I have flourishing tomatoes, which I'm probably only going to have like 5 tomatoes anyway, but it's fine. I think it's fun and it brings me joy. My sister just did a tomato and potato harvest, and her harvest looked like one of those harvests that you see like polished on Instagram. She had baskets full of fresh tomatoes and potatoes. I was very jealous. She is a really good gardener. I aspire to be as good of a gardener as her and my mom one day, but for now I will just keep trying different things and practicing until I get there. And I think it's looking pretty good. This is my mini baby garden and I'm proud of it. Moving back inside with the chair. This is the next day. Everything's dry. We've moved it inside. I was kind of trying to test out if I wanted it inside on the other side. At first I was like, oh, this looks really like abrupt. I don't know, the new stripes and pop of color. At first I was like, whoa, I don't know if I like it, just because it's a new big statement and it's a change. I feel like I'm not good with immediate change, but it has been a few days. It's been actually just one day, and I already like it a lot more. I even liked it more by that evening. It's always just like the immediate, I don't know, change in a home that you've had one way for so long can always feel a little bit shocking in not always a good way. I was also thinking about maybe moving it out here and just keeping it as an outside chair, but now that I've had it inside, I'm currently sitting on it right now while I'm recording this. I really like it in this spot and I'm going to keep it here. I'm going to get a little blanket for it too, and that'll just make it even more cozy. Okay, now we're going back to the thrifts from my last video, and I'm showing all of you where they ended up. This shell plate actually ended up above my bathroom. I had a different plate there before and I replaced it with this shell plate, and I like that one way more. The book that I got, I have read and enjoyed, and now it is living happily on my bookshelf. And the lighthouse painting did end up in my bathroom. My bathroom gallery wall is expanding, and I think most of the votes were for the bathroom. So all of you who voted bathroom are going to be very happy with this update. And that's everything. This is kind of a chaotic video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.